All right, welcome, both of you. It's 7:01 p.m. on January the 5th, 2026. This is the reorganization meeting. Item number 1 on your agenda, swearing in of newly elected commissioners. Commissioner Sray is ill this evening, so we are going to proceed with her swearing in at our next regular business meeting, which is on January the 14th. Yeah. So we'll move item number 1 to that date. So with that, can we go to item 2, and please call the meeting to order, and roll call, please.
Commissioner Hondru?
Here.
Commissioner Oravecz? Commissioner Postufka?
Here.
Commissioner Lazzini?
Here. Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 5 is for the nomination and election of the president and vice president for the Board of Commissioners. Would someone like to make a motion for nominations?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Well, you have to nominate someone.
Oh.
You, Chuck, for the
You, Chuck, I'm sorry. After 2 years of doing the same thing.
Yeah. So you have to formally nominate.
I did.
Okay.
So I formally nominate you,
Chuck
Chuck
Lazzini.
Lazzini,
Okay.
as our president.
And I will second that nomination of Chuck Lazzini as our president.
Is there a motion to close the nomination?
I'll make that motion to
All
close
right.
the nomination of Chuck Lazzini. as
And then do
president.
we have to vote via roll call, or can we just do all in favor? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Item 5B, nomination for Vice President of the Board of Commissioners. Can I have a motion for a nomination?
I'll make that I will make that motion
For?
for the nomination for the vice president of the Board of Commissioners. To be Tim Postufka.
Okay.
I'm still looking for my piece of paper.
I'll second it.
All right, are there any other nominations? Can I have a motion to close the nominations?
I'll make that motion.
All right, second?
I'll second.
All right. All in favor for Tim Postufka as Vice President of the Board of Commissioners? Aye. Any opposed? No. Item 6, appointments. Would someone like to make a motion to appoint as solicitor Dodaro, Matta, and Cambest?
I'll make that motion, Chuck.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. We can go ahead and combine items B, C, and D, which is appointment of Township Manager, Township Secretary, and the Right to Know Officer. The board recommends the appointment of John M. Barrett. Would anyone like to make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Thank you.
The appointment of, what's that? Oh, you're welcome.
you.
You can keep your job for a year.
2 years.
Or 2 years. The appointment of Township Engineering. The board recommends Gibson Thomas Engineering. Would someone like to make a motion for that appointment?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
For Township Traffic Engineer, the board recommends Gateway Engineering. Would someone like to make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have an alternate traffic engineer, which is Gibson Thomas Engineering. Would someone like to make a motion to appoint Gibson Thomas Engineering as the alternate traffic engineer?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 6G, Township Zoning Officer. The board recommends the appointment of Gary Hartz as the Township Zoning Officer. Would someone like to make a motion for that appointment?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. For the appointment of Township Code Enforcement Officer, the board recommends Mike Blocker as the Township Code Enforcement Officer. Would someone like to make a motion for that appointment?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. For the appointment of Township Building Inspector, the board recommends Joe Niedermeyer as the Township Building Inspector. Would someone like to make that motion for that appointment?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
For the appointment of Township Floodplain Administrator, the board recommends Gibson Thomas Engineering. Would someone like to make the motion for Gibson Thomas Engineering as Township Floodplain Administrator?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. For Township Treasurer, the board recommends the appointment of Pat Catena. Would someone like to make the motion for Pat to be Township Treasurer?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
For the appointment of tax collectors, we're going to combine items A, B, C, and D. Item A is earned income tax, which is the current per the Act 32. Item B is the earned income tax delinquent. Item 7C is real estate tax delinquent. And item D is the local service tax. The board recommends the appointment of Jordan Tax Services for items 7A, B, C, and D. Would someone like to make the motion for that appointment?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Liaison appointments, these are for the board. The board recommends Public Safety, appointment of Tim Postufka, Public Infrastructure and Service, which is Streets and Refuse, Becky Sray, Finance and Administration, Pension and Personnel, Chuck Lazzini, Liaison appointment of Intergovernmental Relations, which is the Municipal Authority, the Library, and the School, to Mark Hondru, and Community and Economic Development, Recreation Planning, Zoning, and Athletic Associations to Leigh Oravecz. Would someone like to make the motion for those appointments?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 9 is special appointments. 9A would be Shaycog representative in the alternate. That would be Chuck Lazzini and Becky Sray. Would someone like to make that motion for that appointment?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? For the ALOM delegate and the alternate, which is Allegheny League of Municipalities, the board recommends Lazzini and Postufka. Would someone like to make that motion for that particular appointment?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? For Act 32, which is Earned Income Tax Collection Representative and the alternate, was Oravecz and Barrett. Would someone like to make a motion for that appointment, please?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? The special appointment of the official publication for legal and other advertisements, the board recommends the Observer Reporter. Is that the official publication? Would someone like to make the motion for the Observer Reporter?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Item 9E, the official depository, the board recommends Washington Financial Bank. Would someone like to make the motion to reappoint Washington Financial Bank as the official depository of the township?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Item 10, discuss and consider renewing the township treasurer's bond in the amount of $250,000 with Old Republic Surety Company.
Two-year bond, I think we looked at these levels 2 years ago, was a kind of a direction from the board to just make sure the levels were good. So those have been reviewed and that recommend continuing.
Are there any questions or comments for renewing the township treasurer's bond, the amount of $250,000?
No.
Would someone like to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make the motion, Chuck.
I'll second.
All in favor? Item 11, discuss and consider appointing Joe Gagliardino to the Zoning Hearing Board. Is there any questions or concerns with that appointment? Would someone like to make a motion to appoint Joe Gagliardino to the Zoning Hearing Board?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Item 12, discuss and consider appointing Katie Yakich to the Zoning Hearing Board. Any questions or concerns with that appointment? Someone like to make a motion to appoint Katie Yakich to the Zoning Hearing Board?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor? Item 13, discuss and consider appointing Mark Sipos to the Board of Standards. Any questions or discussion? Someone like to make a motion to appoint? What's that?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All right. All in favor? Aye. Item 14, discuss and consider appointing Brian Morocco to the Municipal Authority Board. Any questions or issues with that appointment?
Yeah, I think he's excited to do the
Someone like to make a motion to appoint him to the MATSF?
Yes, I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor? Item 15, public comment. Ben, Jim? Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Item 16, would anyone like to make a motion for adjournment?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned.
11 minutes.
10 minutes. That's a record.